Okay, the air conditioner is currently broken. It's really hot in here. I was gonna do a challenge where I was like running around, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. But it's fine, we're thriving. I'm gonna do a big unhaul. A lot of books on that TBR I'm not really interested in anymore, so I've been stressing about how big my physical TBR is, and at this point I'm like, let's just get rid of a bunch of them. And if I ever want to read them in the future, I'll get them from the library. And I also want to create a Goodreads shelf, or like some sort of way to track my physical TBR that isn't going back and rewatching that video, because I'm like trying to figure out where I am with my numbers, and it would be so much easier if I had a list somewhere where I could just knock it off, you know? It's not going great so far. I haven't read that many physical TBR books, but we're gonna go through. I'm gonna unhaul. I have a list. I have a category for unhauling, so I'm gonna do that. If I'm not interested in it, if I don't think I'm gonna read it within the next year, I'm just gonna unhaul it. I was gonna wait for a year to go by to see which books I didn't even touch from my physical TBR, but, why do that later when I can do it now? Anyways, we should just get started, I think. There are also some books that I have read that I'm willing to, like, unhaul first, so maybe I should start with a couple of those. This is also gonna help uncrowd these shelves, so that makes me happy too. But the first books I know for sure I want to unhaul. Should I give myself make it a challenge? Let's, like, try to unhaul a certain amount of books. Can I unhaul 30 books? I don't know, that seems like a lot. 20? I was gonna say 20 originally, but 20 seems doable. 25. Let's meet in the middle. Let's try to unhaul 25 books. Let's see if I can get there, okay? The first books I will be unhauling are the A Touch of Darkness series by Scarlett St. Clair. I've watched these when I first read them, but the series is just taking too long to finish. They're becoming very predictable, very meh, like I'm not looking forward to reading the next one anymore, so time to get rid of these. I also recently have read her other series and hated those two books, so I just am starting to think this author isn't for me, and it's just time to get rid of these books. I don't really need to finish the series, and if I do, I can get it on library or ebook. Oh no. Oh, great. Well, I don't think I own the Hades ones. Like, she has a whole nother series within this series. It's a mess. I don't think I own the Hades ones, though. Maybe on ebook, and I have an arc of one of them somewhere, but... Oh, A Game of Fate. Yeah. I am contemplating getting rid of The Raven Boys and Blue Lily Lily Blue by Maggie Stiefvater. I've read these. I really liked them, but I don't remember anything, and I don't own the two middle books, I don't think. Maybe I should keep them. This is why I'm like, because I did like them. I really like these covers, though, but I don't own the rest of them. So I either need to buy the other two or get rid of these two. So these are going to go in my maybe pile for now. I have here Dark Rise. So I originally bought Dark Rise like the first week when it came out. I was really excited for it. Everybody was talking about it. And every time I go to pick it up, I'm just no longer interested in it. So I think it's time to get rid of Dark Rise. It doesn't seem interested to me anymore. I still have her other series I need to read, and I'll keep that series, but I think I'm gonna let go of Dark Rise, which is on my physical TBR. So if I get rid of this, then that's one less book on my physical TBR. Do I get rid of my extra copy of Six of Crows? No. Oh my god, am I not gonna be able to get to 25? Oh. This is a book I DNF'd. I don't know. Maybe these are going in the maybe pile for now. And we'll go back through the maybe pile. But I have Vespertine by Margaret Rogerson. I've read another book by her, and I wasn't the biggest fan of her or her writing. Yeah, I read Sorcery of Thorns. I think I'm going to be letting Vespertine go. Fairy Loot edition. This is hard for me because this edition is so pretty, right? But I hated this book. I think this edition is pretty. I think I'm gonna let go The Foxglove King. Witchwood by Tahara Mafi. I love Tahara Mafi's Shatter Me series, but this is the second one. I don't even own the first one. And I don't even know if I'm ever gonna read them. So Witchwood is going away. Next one I'm getting rid of, I have read. This is When Destinies Collide by Cheryl Rickman. She's an indie published author I met here, and she was really sweet when I met her. I'm just never gonna reread this, so I'm passing it on to someone who will. Next I have I Want to Be Where You Are by Katrina Forrest. I also met this author, and so that's kind of been why I've been holding on to it, because she was really sweet. The main girls in this is named Chloe, and sometimes I have trouble reading characters that have my name or like names of people close to me. Next I have Sophie and Carter by Chelsea Fine. This is like the smallest little story. I've had it for years. It's so short. It's time to get rid of this thing. I want it in like a goodie bag. We're at 12 for short books we're getting rid of. So we're doing good. We're doing good. I can't get rid of this. The Keeper of Night. I have so many demon books. It's in a Beacon box. I don't think I'm ever going to read it. The Keeper of Night. This is, I mean, it sounds interesting, but I don't think I'm going to get to it for years. This is like a half Japanese, half British demon hunter girl in the streets of London, which sounds good, but I don't think I'm ever going to read it. So away it goes. This is Sing Me Forgotten by Jessica S. Olsen. I did a book look for this one, I think. I did a book look for this one for Beacon. Haven't never read it. I don't think I'll ever reach for it. Honestly, I forget it's here most of the time, so I think it's just time to say goodbye to it. I loved this movie. That's why I bought this. I don't think I'm ever gonna read it. I think if I ever just want this, I'm just gonna watch the movie, because it's literally just Pride and Prejudice with zombies thrown in. Love Lily James so much, but I don't think I'm ever gonna physically read this book, and so I think it's time to say bye to Pride, Prejudice, and zombies. This is a Rapunzel retelling. I met the author. I'm so scared of Rapunzel retellings. I feel like I should keep this as, like, the self-proclaimed #1 Tangled fan and give it a chance, because it is a Rapunzel retelling. We're gonna do that. We're gonna keep it. The Inheritance Games. I know this is really, really popular. It's high schoolers in high school. I'm just not interested in reading those kinds of stories. This is super, super popular. Everybody seems to love this, but I just don't think it's for me. And so I think it's time to let go of the Inheritance Games, which also... Also, if you can hear the birds outside, I'm sorry, my window's open because it's literally colder outside than it is in my house. I don't know if this is for me. I literally bought it just to promote stuff for Beacon with and I didn't really buy it because I wanted to read it, so getting rid of this. This is Asylum by Madeline Rooks. I did meet her. I met her with V.E. Schwab when V.E. Schwab came here. I don't think I'm ever gonna read it. I've had it for like 6 years and I've never even once reached for it, and sometimes I even forget I have it. I think it's just time to get rid of this one. This is a sequel, and it's an arc. Never read the first one. Don't think I'm ever gonna read it. So it's time to get rid of Rage. I adored Scythe. I gave it 5 stars. I'm never gonna read it. I'm never gonna continue on with the series, so I think it's just time for me to get rid of the first one. I have them all in ebook, so if I do ever want to reread it, I have it that way. I don't need the physical copy though, so time to get rid of it. I'm at 19 books getting rid of. Ooh. Yeah. The Evolution, or what is this? The Unbecoming of Meyer Dyer. I recently bought this box set of them for a Beacon promotion thing I was doing again. These are really popular in like 2015, I want to say. I'm just not interested in them. I've never been interested in them. I literally bought them for a Bookstagram thing, and I'm never gonna read them, so it's time to pass on these 3 books that I have never even read. Time to let go of these, so that means we're at 22 books. Another arc I'm getting rid of is Swipe Right for Murder. I don't know how to get rid of arcs, but I'm gonna get rid of it. I've never read this. Again, I'm not really interested in it. I think maybe Jimmy Patterson sent this to me. They've sent me when they were still a thing. I was on their to send list, so I have a lot of things from them. Yeah, I just never read it, and I never will read it, so it's just time for it to go. Another Jimmy Patterson. Okay. I think I'm done with King Arthur retellings, so I think it's time to get rid of Once and Future as well. Okay, I think I found the 25th book. All the Light We Cannot See. Hated this book. I read it for a book club. I know a lot of people loved it. It was putting me to sleep. It was not fun to read. I've been keeping it because I had a shelf for all my book club books. I have annotations in here that I need to take out. For all my book club books, I was keeping them, but I haven't. It's like not worth keeping this to me. This was the first family book club book that was ever picked, and I hated it. And we're just ending our 2 years of book club, so it's still going strong, even though the first book did not go strong. And I think I did pretty well. Okay. I'm going to get rid of Where Dreams Descend and When Night Breaks. These covers are beautiful, and I think that's what is making me want to keep them, is the covers. But I never reach for them, so we're just gonna get rid of them. I am gonna keep the Raven Boys for now. I did like this series. Maybe someday I want to reread them. And that's it. How many books did I unhaul? Should we go through them again, or are you like done listening to me talk? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, or 20, 21, 22. The 2 arcs, so 23 and 24, 25, 26, 27. I'm getting rid of 27 books. I think 27 books is a good unhaul. That's a good number, right? 19 of them were my unread books, so that brings my physical TBR down quite a bit. I really want to get that TBR number way down. Like, that's my goal. I really want to get it down. This will help. Maybe this might be cheating a little bit. I don't think it's cheating. This helps. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If I unhauled a favorite book of yours, I'm sorry. It's not, like, a negative on that book at all. I'm just probably not going to read it. If I unhauled a book and you think I might really like it, yell at me in the comments. Maybe I'll keep it. We'll see. By the time this video goes up, I doubt any of them are gone yet. It's really hot. I'm literally thinking about going and just taking a nice cold shower because it's burning up in this house. These poor cats are probably so hot, but they've just been sleeping all day. I bet it's because they're so tired. But, oh, Kenzie, bye. Mwah. Well, she's purring. This was my big book unhaul. Thank you so much for watching. Are you judging me? Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, I guess. And, are you gonna be my thumbnail? You're purring. You're happy. You do not look happy, though. Okay, I'll put you down.